Boxing is back apparently.
Damn.
Yeah. So Anthony Joshua had a fight with Francis Ngannou. I don't know how to say his name. I don't know why I put all the extra on it, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna see that motherfucker, so he can't whoop my ass. If he do whoop my ass, I'm suing him because I ain't even gonna hold you. I could probably beat Tyson, but I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that nigga. Anyway, Friday, which was a weird day for a fight. I didn't even see it until like after it happened. I was in school. They was in, I think, Saudi Arabia boxing during the day. Anthony Joshua, former heavyweight champion of the world, had the boxing community in the palm of his hand, and then got his jaw rocked by a chubby Mexican, and it was never the same for him. He's been on a little bit of a resurgence as of late. He's on a 3-fight winning streak, including this one with Francis. But he got scheduled to fight Francis Ngannou, and this is off of Francis coming off the fight he had with Tyson Fury. Great fight. Francis did his shit. A lot of motherfuckers think that Francis in his first boxing match period going against the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. That's what Tyson Fury is. That's what he calls himself. Anyway, to box that motherfucker to a decision where you did lose, but a lot of motherfuckers was like, I don't think he should have lost. You also planted the motherfucking heavyweight champion of the world. You did that. So fresh off the heels of that, fighting the Anthony Joshua, who the questions were still out about at this point because of some lackluster performances and also getting your chin checked by that chubby Mexican.
Hey,
It's weird thing you can't come back from, fam. That was weird. What you been say?
hey. What I'm gonna say is this is the thing. I'm being real racist today, but don't you feel like African Americans are a little stronger than Africans? Like we fear Africans just because of the fucking the bullshit that they put in the movies and shit. But like, isn't that African American moxie kind of make you like? I knew he was gonna get his ass whooped.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, man. This guy's name is Anthony Joshua, and he doesn't. He might not look it, but he's also African.
Anthony Joshua is from fucking Boston.
No, he's not.
Ngannou is from the Congo.
Fam, Anthony Joshua is from Africa.
Where that nigga from?
Africa. I don't know what he's from, Nigeria or Kenya
I
or
mean, he may
somewhere.
be Nigerian. I ain't saying that, but I think that nigga's from Boston. This nigga is
No.
he's
He's from.
Congolese.
He's not. I'm telling you, these is. I don't know the exact country in Africa that he is from, but he is from Africa. And then he doesn't live in the States now. He lives in London. He is a London fighter, Britain fighter, whatever you want to call it. But by way of us country in Africa, of which I do not know, but he's, I believe, African born, London raised in the slums of London, whatever they call it, they hood, whatever. But he's not American. The Joshua shit might throw you, but yeah, he definitely ain't American. Anthony Wilder is American. Um, I'm trying to think of some more American fucking heavyweights. Shit, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. Cause he ain't. He ain't. You got Sturvan. Oh, I think Sturvan is no Sturvan. That motherfucker's Haitian. Um, yeah, shit.
Anthony Joshua was born in Waterford, England. I knew that nigga wasn't from Africa.
I thought he was from Africa. You sure?
No, he born in Waterford, England. I
What's
knew
his
that
parents?
nigga.
What's his parents?
This nigga here,
What's his parents?
Ngannou was from the Congo.
Ngannou had to fight and cross rivers and shit to go to England or London or where the fuck where he went. He immigrated and got kicked out several times. Like his story is famous. The motherfucker was an immigrant for real, for real.
Damn,
But I thought Anthony Joshua
if it wasn't a reasonable doubt, then it wouldn't be racism. It'd just be true.
I don't know what you mean. Say that again.
I said if there wasn't any reasonable doubt, then it wouldn't be racism. It would just be true. Africans, like I said, Africans just in my African American mind will never stand up to any other nation's black. Even though they have the outward ire, like African fierce warrior. But when you hear
Hey,
an
yo, look.
African fighting another nation, black on black, you always gonna put your money on that other nation. Me personally.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give you Anthony Joshua's whole name. I didn't even know the motherfucker whole name was this. Anthony Oluwafemi Olaseni Joshua.
Yes, we have a friend like that.
Yeah.
We just call that nigga Sam. And then that nigga, his name is Oluwafemi. O.C. Fallujah. Let me not put that nigga whole name on the fucking. But yeah, that nigga's from England, nigga. I didn't say he wasn't African. All I'm saying is Ngannou is from the Congo. From
So
the Congo.
both of his parents are Nigerian. Anthony Joshua.
I didn't.
I thought he was from Nigeria,
Okay.
some shit like that. But his parents are Nigerian. He was born in where he was. Anyway, yeah, an African motherfucker, part of African motherfucker. He still got that strength from the area. Genetics is genetics. He got his straight from the source, from the tap. But yeah, nah. Anthony Joshua is back. I guess I'm by myself now. Anthony Joshua is back. I guess because he put Francis on his ass. I think this fight went 2 rounds. Because I didn't see it in its totality because I had to watch it on the YouTube because I didn't pay for it because it was during the day on a Friday. But yeah, I think it went to the second round. He put that motherfucker down and like a minute and something left in the second. Got an 8 count off a nice little motherfucking left. I believe he's planted him on the left the first time, and then followed it up with the knockout immediately after with a right that went through this motherfucker, destroyed this nigga. Producer, if you could please put that picture back up one more time, real quick. That one where we see Francis folded. He got hit with some power, and Francis is not one that is built slightly. We just discussed his upbringing in parts of his life. That motherfucker had a harrowing experience in his life. Arduous journeys to get to where he wanted to get to. Still got folded. Take nothing away from him though. He was a bad motherfucker. He was supposed to be formidable. 2 rounds. Folded. I'm gonna add this picture to the stage real quick. Yeah, you see those knees? That is my body cut off from where I was standing. My feet didn't move. That motherfucker didn't get hit and momentum carried him a different way. He got hit and then dropped. This one, I believe, this particular fall was right after the first knockdown, and he got back up. Anthony came right back over there, and finished the fucking fight.
Hey, somebody needs to analyze this for posterity because this happens way too much, but I haven't seen anybody analyze this as a cause and effect.
What you mean? What is the
Like
cause?
when somebody get folded like that, like we all inherently know what's happening, know what's going on, but I need to see the pure science behind that. Like because there are a lot
I'll
of
tell you.
mechanics going on.
I'll tell you what happened. See,
We know what happened. I need to see the numbers.
I'm gonna explain it to you.
The numbers.
Let me tell you. Francis is a newer fighter. So when he was fighting, he had some footwork issues that were tails, right? So that motherfucker would lead with he would throw he would throw a punch, he would throw a right, but he would lead it with his foot. He would tail. We telegraphed this shit. So he did that when he did that on the first knockdown. He overextended his foot, and that was a signal that that hook was coming. I think it was a hook he throws after that. Can't remember exactly. It was since Friday since I saw the fight, but it signaled. Anthony saw that shit. Anthony's a very good technical boxer. That's why I liked him at the begin with. But the motherfucker ain't got no dog in him, and you gonna need that, especially when we was trying to measure this motherfucker up to fight against Wilder, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder got a dog in him. That motherfucker's an animal when he get in there. It's different. Anthony didn't have that. We thought he was a little bit soft. Anyway, the technical aspect of this motherfucker has always been A1. He's always been very good technically. So when Francis overextended with that right foot, Anthony knew, and he caught his ass with a straight right and flew that nigga, flew him. And I think it was a left. It might have been a left the first time, and it was a right the second time. I think the right hand knocked him out. I think the left might have planted him the first time when he overextended. That's how he caught him. But that's why Francis lost the fight, because he's not technically sound yet. This is his second professional fight. He don't have the fundamentals for all the intricacies that boxing requires just yet. But he a bad motherfucker. He is definitely gonna get there. I can't wait to see what Anthony Joshua does next. Although I would like to say that I was a little bit disappointed in the post-fight commentary. The motherfucker was talking some shit that you want to hear from your heavyweight fighters, but not enough of that killer that you want to see from a heavyweight, that you know that, man, I want to see that shit from him when you got up from Klitschko. When you fought, I think you fought Vitaly. He fought Vitaly Klitschko. Klitschko put him down. He got up and stopped Klitschko. That's some dog shit. That's what we all got invigorated and excited to see you fight more, because we saw that and we thought that you had that passion, and we thought you was gonna be different for the heavyweight division. And then you got in there and you became more of a gentleman than a fighter, and we ain't like that shit. And also that shit didn't sit well, because it led into the thought that you was soft, especially when we saw that out of shape motherfucker beat the dog shit out you. It was just not nice. Anyway, shout out to Anthony. That's what's up. Shout out to Francis. That's what's up.